Welcome back, Faith Leung joining us in the kitchen from Moonwalk. It's great to have you back on the show.
Oh, I love always being here.
Yeah, happy Canada Day almost.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're cooking up a chicken curry fried rice today. It doesn't smell good yet, but I love curry, so I know it's going to smell great. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's really, really good. So we started off by heating the wok here. Like I said in previous shows, it's really important to have a heated wok, just so it doesn't stick.
Yep.
Use a little bit of oil here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry up the rice here. So I'm not going to put the whole thing in here.
Okay. Feel free to put me to work if you need me to do some stirring or whatever.
Yeah, I can always use you around the restaurant.
Right? I'll just come by.
So this recipe is really good, especially if you have some leftover rice, because rice on the next day isn't that good to begin with, and this will really make it delicious.
Yes.
All right, so what I do is I usually heat up the rice in the frying pan, and we could put the flavoring as well. So the flavoring is really simple. We're just going to put a little bit of salt, chicken broth, as well as sugar here.
Okay, I'll keep stirring this.
Yes, thank you. And just a pinch of each is really good.
Okay.
Now what you want to do is after the rice is heated up, you want to make a little well in the middle of the rice.
Okay. Do you think it's heated up nicely?
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. So make a little hole in the middle, and I'm going to crack an egg in it, and then we're just going to let it cook for a little bit here. It's kind of my cheat because I'm too lazy to wash the wok like 800 times.
There we go. That's a good way of doing it. So we just let it sit there?
Yeah, just let it sit, let it cook for a little bit here.
Okay.
So while we're doing that, I'll kind of explain the ingredients that we're going to use for the curry chicken. So we have green and red peppers, carrots, celery, onions, chicken breast, which I've already cooked a little bit, as well as coconut milk. So if you want to keep stirring that up there for me.
So now just...
Yeah, just mix it all up.
Okay.
Yeah, we just want to give the egg a little bit of chance to cook.
Does that just moisten it a little bit, or what is the egg for exactly?
It kind of helps the rice stick together. So once you do it this way, we just want to make sure the egg is cooked. So if you let it sit on the wok a little bit here. Perfect. And the reason that we're making the rice first is, once again, so that you don't really have to wash the wok after the curry.
Yes.
So once we make the rice, once the egg is cooked a little bit longer, we'll just stick it into the bowl there, and then we'll start making the curry sauce.
So this is like a one-pan situation, which is a friend, right? That's what people love. You tell me when you think it's ready.
Okay, we just want to flip it around a little bit more here. So you're a pro.
I have children. I have to cook every night.
All right, perfect. We'll just give it a few more seconds there. Oh, I thought you were going to toss it up. That was
you know what?
fancy.
That would have been impressive, wouldn't it? Do you do the toss?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, if I did that on live TV, you know exactly how that's going to go, so we're not going to do that today.
I actually thought you were going for it. I was like impressed.
I can't do it.
Okay, perfect.
I can't do it
so
right now.
let's pour that into the bowl there.
Okay.
So you just want to scoop it in.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here. And then I actually brought a little bit of lid just to keep the rice hot till we put the curry over it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put a little bit, if you want to use the spatula and mix everything for me, we're going to do a little bit of garlic.
Yes, I can.
And then we're going to start putting the vegetables here. It's funny because every time I come, I always bring so many ingredients.
This smells good.
Because I always forget, like, I'm not cooking for 10 people.
Exactly. That's okay. There's 10 people in the newsroom that wouldn't be sad if you did cook for 10 people.
So fry these all up here. And I really love watching vegetables cook because the colors are so
I know, aren't they lovely? Truly.
So once again, I always use the same kind of quantity. I use about half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of the chicken broth, and about a teaspoon of the sugar as well.
Okay.
What can we do here?
Sugar is not something I would think you would be adding to Chinese food, but clearly it does serve a purpose.
Yeah, you know, and actually with curry, it's really nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in here and let it boil, just so we get a little bit more of a sauce. The sauce is really delicious, you know, with the rice. All right, and I'll put in the chicken here. Good.
So that just steams down the vegetables a little bit.
Yeah. My favorite part actually of curry is the coconut milk. Usually you get coconut milk in a can.
Yes.
You just want to use about 1/3 of it for each time that you cook it.
And why is that? That's just the secret recipe amount?
Yeah, it's the perfect amount.
Because if you use more, what happens? It becomes
too milky?
Yes. So about 1/3 of a can when you're cooking for what? Like a family size, sort of?
Yeah, like a dish this size is great.
A dish this size, okay. Coconut milk is a friend for so many good recipes too.
So I put about a 1/2 teaspoon of curry. If you like spice, put a little bit more with some hot chili peppers. So if you can mix that up there for me.
I will.
You're an amazing cook.
Well, you know what? I just showed up and I'm doing the stirring. You're the one who is behind this all. So happy to help. It smells delightful. That curry is yum.
Yeah, we'll put a little bit more since you're curry fat.
Yeah, I am. I'm splooshing myself. Whoops.
So
Good.
the good thing about this is curry usually thickens on its own.
Okay.
But because we've added, the coconut milk and the water, I do like to thicken it up a little bit.
Okay.
So I did bring some potato starch, and all I do is I mix it with a little bit of water. The secret is not to put in your thickening all at one time.
Okay.
Because you want to be able, if it's too thick, you're going to have to keep adding water and you're going to get the soup.
Sure.
So what you do is you always make sure that the sauce is hot.
Yes.
If you keep stirring that, I'm just going to put in a little bit at a time.
Okay. And it just thickens it up nicely.
Yeah. And that looks like actually pretty good there to me.
Perfect. We have about a minute, so I don't want to rush you, but I think we're very close anyway.
Yeah. Actually, that looks perfect. You're
Delightful.
hired.
I'm coming down for a job tomorrow. All right, so now do I bring this back?
Yep. So if you just want to put it here, and then we'll pour it a little bit.
Delightful.
Here. I'll do the dangerous work here.
Okay, sounds good. Mouth watering.
All right.
Right at 12 o'clock. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. So this is the chicken curry fried rice. Actually quite good for you with all those vegetables in there. Delicious. You'll be serving this up on Canada Day, and it's on the menu all the time, I'm sure. Thank you for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me again.
It smells fantastic. If you are interested in making a reservation or you just want to show up, of course, there's 2 locations to serve you, one on the South Shore, one on the North Shore. Information's on the screen. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.